Hey guys, today's video I want to talk about I forgot I forgot the title. I didn't make it up yet. What should we call it? Uh, your own best and worst critic. Yes, that's how you come up with best titles on YouTube. Yeah, you can take my idea from me. You can shout out shout out to Comrade. So yeah, today's topic we're talking about, you're your worst and best critic. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone heard about this phrase. It's nothing new about it. And you heard that you're the worst critic of yourself, which is because you're very strict with yourself or very unhappy with things you do. And we're all there. It happens to all of us all the time. And it's interesting because you can also be your best critic because you know exactly what you should change to make yourself be happy or even be proud of yourself. And it's annoying because we don't usually do that, or we find excuses, or we procrastinate. With me, one of my best, uh, I guess, ideas that I'd done, I forgot what book it was from. Shoot. But it was about asking your close ones that you care about one flaw that you have. And it might hurt you a little bit, destroy your ego or whatever, but it's a really good way to learn what other people think about you without there being a filter, especially with your family or friends that usually will not tell you these things straight up because people are not ready for criticism when they don't want to, unless they were open to it. So that's why you should open the doors and ask them, like, what you don't like about me? What the fuck do you don't like about me? So that's what I did. And I regret it. No, I'm just kidding. I learned that couple of things, like a few things that I knew about myself and some things I did not know about myself. One of the things I knew about me is I was lazy. So I have one of my best friends. He's lived in the city, New York City. And I feel like there it's always very fast paced. You gotta hustle, gotta get that bread. So to him, where I am a very laid back person and I don't want to do a lot of things, he would consider me lazy. And I agree with him and disagree, because compared to him, I am lazy in certain things. Like, most of the times I don't want to go out, like partying or bar, because it takes a lot of energy out of me. And I just say it takes a lot of energy out of me, but I never specify that it takes a lot of my like mental energy, because if I'm always very competitive with sports. So any sport we play, I am the opposite of lazy. So I know for a fact it just depends on what we do, because when we play sports, he's lazy because he doesn't want to get balls that are out of bounds or something, and I always keep jogging. I don't want to waste time. I just want to keep going, playing, all that stuff. So it just depends on the situation, I guess. And with the work ethic, I need to work on that. So this is where he's right about that. I'm lazy. I should work a little bit harder. I feel like I just relax too much. I know I had an easy life, so I just have a very laid back mindset. One thing that my family told me that I did not notice until they pointed out is that I am over judgmental. And it was a surprise to me. Whoa, I am over judgmental. To me, it's funny because now it's very obvious because I'm very overcritical of myself and people around me. And I'm trying to change that. And I would say I don't really judge like strangers that much because, like, I mean, we all do, but I do be very strict with myself and people around me because I don't know, I just want to show myself as the best representation and I just want to be the best. But it could be very toxic in a way because I nitpick very small details that other people would not notice, and I can come out very negative, which I'm trying to improve. But at least it was my first step to seeing something that I never saw before. And as my best critic, I'm trying to learn and figure out what triggers it and how to calm it down a bit. And I think I'm like halfway learning it, so I'm not gonna explain it until I figure out myself how to do it properly. But I can tell you that you can be open to criticism and figure out what bothers you. Even you can write down things that bothers you because you don't even know, because you don't want to think about the negative thoughts ever, and not even including yourself or putting in the same place. You don't want to associate yourself with negative thoughts and yourself together. So that's like a no zone for everyone. That's where the ego is, and we don't want to touch that. So yeah, and I just had a shower thought about it because I've been very unhappy in a couple of days, and I felt very lost, and I did a lot of things that bothered me with myself, but I did not do anything about it. I was very consistent of being addicted to social media. I was just scrolling through Instagram, just watching pointless YouTube videos just to like waste time. But in the back of my head, I felt pain and I was not enjoying this moment. And I just felt resentful, bitter, and hateful of myself. And I just want to change that because it's not a good place to be. And I've been going back and forth with that moments, and it happens, and we're all humans. And that's why we're the worst critics of ourselves, because we sometimes need to give ourselves a break. So you just gotta give yourself brain to process thoughts and see what's actually bothering you without being distracted by your addictions and avoiding your feelings. Thank you guys for listening, watching, and I hope you guys have a beautiful, amazing day. Peace.